Holly Williams has our Sunday Journal, a look at a most unlikely geopolitical hotspot, Greenland.
Greenland is a quiet place, remote behind its icy fjords, but now suddenly a hot property.
We have to have Greenland. It's not a question of, do you think we can do without it? We can't.
President Trump seems determined to take over and has refused to rule out using force.
I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
2,000 miles north of Washington, in Greenland's capital, Nuuk, they're watching with anxiety and anger.
If we were to be American, it would mean that we would lose our language, we would lose our culture.
Aya Chemnitz is one of Greenland's representatives in Denmark's parliament. For now, at least, Greenland's a semi-autonomous part of Denmark, which colonised the place hundreds of years ago. Greenlanders have some experience with land grabs.
What do you think President Trump wants with Greenland?
I think he's interested in expanding the land. I think he's interested in the legacy also.
But Greenlanders have their own legacy. Like nearly 90% of them, Chemnitz has Inuit heritage, Greenland's indigenous people.
How long have your ancestors lived on this land?
Forever, for thousands of years.
What does it mean to be Inuit?
We're not necessarily focusing that much on capitalism. We're focusing very much on relations. So this is also an issue that I don't think the Trump administration would respect.
Trump says America needs Greenland for security reasons. And it's true that the US is competing with Russia and China in the Arctic for military and economic dominance. Greenland has a tiny population of around 56,000, but it's 3 times the size of Texas, with potential new shipping lanes and the Russian Navy's Northern Fleet close by. America's only military base in Greenland is vital because the shortest route for Russian ballistic missiles to target the US would be across the Arctic. 85% of Greenlanders do not want to be part of the United States, according to a recent poll. But the majority do want full independence from Denmark.
I think if Greenland was independent and left the security umbrella of NATO as a consequence, it would undoubtedly look and feel more vulnerable.
But being owned by America won't make Greenland safer, according to Professor Klaus Dodds, an expert in Arctic security.
It has a very long coastline, about 25,000 miles. Does it need more military bases, maybe some more US military bases?
What you could arguably make the case for is better maritime and aerial surveillance. But again, I think what's creating insecurity in Greenland right now, frankly speaking, is President Trump's rhetoric about annexation. No other country has spoken about annexing Greenland.
President Trump may also prize Greenland for another reason. Its large and mainly untapped deposits of rare earth minerals. They're used in everything from cell phones to electric car batteries. And at the moment, China has a stranglehold on global supply.
Climate change is melting Greenland's ice sheet, which covers around 80% of this vast island. That's making Greenland's mineral reserves more accessible, and they're coveted by the US and other nations.
President Trump wants immortality, to make America great again, and that means making America larger. There is also a very specific demand, which is getting access to rare earths, because I think he's been told, quite reasonably, that certain countries, particularly China, have some kind of material advantage.
This is not American diplomacy as we have known it in recent decades. Is there a cost to that when it comes to America's European allies?
It becomes a very lonely place.
Your allies stop trusting you.
This is remarkable to say what I'm about to say. The United States stops being a trusted and reliable partner.
In Greenland, this new Trump-style diplomacy appears to have backfired. Greenlanders told us they're open for business with the US, but it needs to come with respect.
Greenland is not for sale. It never will be for sale.
At any price?
It will never be for sale.